What's up, guys? New day here at the shop. So Robert and I actually just brought in the Z28 Camaro, so we're going to put this built LT1 in. So buddy's gonna drop off some more parts, so eldebrock heads, just mild cam and whatnot, but
just a little basic, bitch.
yeah, so it's gonna work pretty good. So this is our donor car, it's our parts car. So it's got a 6-speed t56 in it, new clutch. So I might actually, like I said in my last video, the one when we went and tried the rear end, I might actually try to get this off Chris later. So just for something, put anything in it.
Yep,
but yeah,
a little burnout car have kicking around something, right?
Put a LT1 in it or something, or even might even buy this one off, or just put a little quick nitrous kit or something.
Might pick this one up at the same time if we get the shell. Hard to say.
Hard to say. We might put a 454 in it, right? And go see Dad.
Yep.
But the headers, I got to get the headers off. It's kind of hard to see, but we're gonna get those off for the other car also. So clutch, drive shaft, transmission, headers, and a couple just random things like the alternator and stuff we'll probably be using. But yeah, besides that, guys, got the hatch moved over here, so it's back on the ground. Everything's all set up, so that's the V2 kit. But yeah, I just want to kind of show you guys what's going on here, and my parts from Tick Performance should be here, I think, hopefully either today or Monday. So yeah,
Monday for sure.
Monday for sure. All right, guys, bring you along for the ride. I basically just got the battery all unhooked, starter off it, intake off, just for a little more room to get to the headers.
Rob's fixing clothesline.
Rob's fixing my grandmother's clothesline, so that's awesome. Besides that, we're basically, I'll bring you underneath with me just to show you what you have to do. So this is the older style T56, so the bell housing's different, and the main shaft is longer. But you'll see up in there, you're just gonna have to lift the lever up. It's kind of hard to see, it's real tight, but you're gonna have to lift that lever up so you can get it all apart. So basically unhook everything, get the clutch master off for the slave. You guys can see this motor's seen better days. They have a bunch of fiberglass trying to hold an oil leak. So the motor runs well, it just needs a pan. Probably a couple seals. This transmission's supposed to be a fresh rebuild. It seems to shift really good, so we're gonna get it out and use this. But I might replace that seal, even though it looks like it was redone. But yeah, it looks pretty decent in this. So all this oil actually came back from that motor. So as he's driving, you guys can see a little bit there. The more he drives, the more that goes down the back of the car. So I got the torque arm off, you guys can see down there. The drive shaft. Drive shaft's just 11 mil. Torque arm's 21s. Up here you got 13s and 15s. I still gotta go up and undo the shift boot real quick. You can see somebody tried to seal it up with some self-tapping screws. So besides that, I'm gonna take the mid bell housing all off, pull the tranny out, and then I'll get the clutch in the outer housing here. So we'll go from there, boys. Nova. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright guys, just getting things moved around here in the shop. So I'm just going to keep all my stuff together here. I got a nice little bolt tray. And next part here, I'm actually going to start pulling the headers. So I cut the cross pipe. You guys can see in the earlier parts of the video that whoever made the exhaust basically ran the driver's side directly into the passenger side. Instead of making a Y pipe, it was literally a 90, boom, straight out, right? So we're gonna use these headers, get them cleaned up. You guys can see they're a little rusty right now, but I'm just getting these bolts out. So these ones are 3/8. Basically, I'm gonna get those all painted up, clean for them, prep for the built motor that's sitting there. You guys can see, and then basically I'll build a 3-inch exhaust for this thing after. So yeah, I just want to show you that. Hopefully I can get them through the bottom side. I think once I have the bell housing off, it'll be a lot easier. So yeah, I need the bell housing, the clutch, tranny, headers, and just a couple small things for that other car. But yeah, we're gonna get to it. So this is your regular LT1 t56 bell housing. So it's close, but it's not. It is way different than the LS1. So like I said, the main shaft is shorter, and then instead of hydraulic, it has this piece here that you bolt on. And yeah, I'll lay under and show you guys basically what it looks like without the bell housing and transmission on. You guys can see there. Okay. Somebody had gone through and painted this block. You overspray on the head. Valve covers, everything. They should have sealed it up a lot better than they did. They probably wouldn't have had much problem with it. You can see the retainer foot. Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy off, huh? Looking at this, guys, it looks like there's a contact patch there. You can see there's quite a bit of groove in there. So I'm gonna go back under here and just have a quick peek. Maybe something's off in line there. I'm not quite sure. See if we can't roll under here and see. Pull that manifold out of the way too here real quick. Just set you guys up there. Good idea. Now I got the bell housing out of the way, I can actually pull that manifold right out. Just push that aside. Alright. And then these are all the spare washers they were using on that bell housing. Let's move this stuff over here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Don't really see chafing. Maybe that was a bolt or something that was jammed in there before from the previous install, maybe. But we'll have to have a better peek at it here. Go from there. Got ourselves a little friend. A little bumblebee. Just a zoom in. But yeah, guys, got the 2 manifolds off, exhaust manifolds, the headers, and the bell housing. So we just gotta get this clutch off, and this parts car is basically done its job. So I mean, this LT1 would probably be good for somebody for a fresh rebuild, but I mean, you guys can obviously see like it had oil leaks everywhere. So but yeah, besides that, like I said, I'm just gonna get the clutch and flywheel off that matches to that T56. And we'll go from there, guys. Alright guys, so it is a new clutch, sprung. Everything feels really nice. So you can see it's got a new flywheel. Not really hot marks, it's just kind of starting to wear in. So, but yeah, there's no grooves or nothing. So we'll get this flywheel off and go from there. I noticed the pilot bearing could be changed maybe, so maybe I'll mention that to Chris and we'll get that done too. But yeah, she's almost out. Alright guys, so that's how you take off your clutch and flywheel. So it's just 15 mil, and yeah, they did have Loctite on the smaller bolts, you guys can see. So that's good. I always Loctite everything, torque to spec, and you guys can see the roll pin there. So that's basically the guide for it, so it can't move. But yeah guys, now that we got this apart, that's all our pieces we need for our other car. And yeah, other than a couple miscellaneouses, and we'll go from there, boys. So basically make sure to check back in tomorrow, guys. I'm going to basically get this clutch done, so I'll show you guys how to do that process. Some of you guys know how to do it, some of you guys don't. So it's pretty basic. I'll just run you guys through it. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys on the next one.